Hello again everybody, and I am back with another Blitzkrieg 2 video after an extended leave. Bear with me here. I was going to record during the weekend, but I was terribly ill. I'm still recovering from it now, so if my voice is a bit terrible, please excuse me for it. Alright everybody, let's battle for Klin. This important assignment involves directing the counterattack against the salient of stubborn invaders in the town of Klin. Many troops and armored units are at your disposal to rout the enemy forces. You will need to first sweep west, penetrating enemy defenses as you work your way in a march that will yield the key bridges across the rivers. Once you're able to move south, you will need to capture the town of Klin itself and then finally take possession of the critical munitions factory. Alrighty now, what do we have here? We have anti-tankers, walls of infantry, not much else. Alright, I'm gonna start by, oh Jesus Christ. Hopefully there will be plenty of gravestone. I'm doing some pretty clear anti-tank traps. Yep, I think if any of them go back. We need more tanks. Much more. Storm. At least he died in the defense of the motherland. That's oh god. Well, always nice to see that your tank is being charged by a wave of soldiers. Turn around. Don't know you showing any ass. We more or less secured this sector. Now let's... yeah. Alright, doesn't look like there's too much resistance towards too much resistance to speak of so far. Although those commanders hopefully this thing can roll up the swamp. This was. Captain 2's dead. Actually, Captain 2's penetrated. They can penetrate the top. Good. That is all. You know what? I don't really understand the point of there being fighters on this map, since they can't strafe anything, which would really be helpful. Well, there appears to be some massive fortifications over here that I'm going to scout out real fast. Goody, what can be over here? Ignoring those guys. Well then. How rude. Tanks here yet? Almost. You know what? There's a term in science called, I forgot what it was. But I think it goes along the lines of a little like something like the only insane thing. No, fuck this. Screw strategy. We're just going to bludgeon our way through the bridge. Exactly like Papa Stalin would have wanted. Much better to me trying to be strategic. Alright, knock out that guy. Are there really like 18 tanks? There are. Good god. Is that a heavy tank? It is. Blocking them in half, the jerk. Since I'm feeling like being extra stupid, I am going to add another wave to the tank force. And just send them across the bridge. I do not feel like being strategic at all. Our main objective, because my logic is, the main objectives are these two reinforcement points. If we cut these two off, they'll be cut dry, and we can just storm the city in a more logical manner that doesn't involve wasting millions of people. I dare say that I am going to strike from the towards the south first, because I think that the north is more heavily defended. Oh my god. Hands are what? What the hell? I've never seen those before on the map. Alright. That's a very us auspicious start to a operation, I dare say. How many reinforcements if this like 5? That would be a really total waste. Run door. Alright. Oh my god. Fly, birds, fly! You can make it out of the remains of a blown up city. Yeah, you're dead. This is actually going much better than I thought it would. Like, I'm not lying at all. Like, in all honesty, I thought this was going to end terribly. I was only have like 5 tanks left. I attempted playing this the other day, and being extremely strategic and more time being taken. And honestly, by the time I started the actual assault on the city, there were Panzer IV Mercedes all along the bridge. It took this many tanks was required just to storm it. But I guess Blitzkrieg does work very well. It's the reason why it would conquer most of France within a month. Most of Western Europe within a month. I think the entire Western Europe about 6 weeks. Oh fuck, that's an F2. That is not good at all. Alright, come on. Oh wait, never mind. Still Panzer E's are fairly easy. They aren't too amazing. They're good, sturdy tanks. Don't get me wrong. Especially the J version that we're going to be facing about Stalingrad. They're a monster. You might as well just be facing a medium tank. Like honestly, the only problem I have with them is the lack of armor, but again, the difference between a medium and a small tank. Yeah. These guys are short of that. I mean, look at this. There's no armor to resist stall. I could probably finish up the battle fairly fast. Okay. Oh no, I didn't want that at all. Damn it. Oh, spoke too soon for an armor resistance. Oh, Andy's undercover. Okay, so I mean, we barely lost the people. I find this absolutely amazing. And this is the reason why we didn't cross this bridge earlier, because armored cars, on top of that armored support, it would have required at least 300 people. But actually, I'm over-exaggerating a bit. Let's see, how many people? No, I'm not exaggerating at all. It would have required about 300 people to storm this bridge. And I like doing that on occasion, but it's just too many people to sacrifice for a major advantage. I do have to say it's a very important advantage to be able to strike from this side, because if you're striking from this side of the bridge, you can just blast and overwhelm the city's defenders the more traditional way. but frankly, Tank Fist is a good way to go. It's not the best way, but it is a very good way if you feel like going for a simplistic strategy on your waging a war. And let's see, how many people did we lose? I think we lost about half of them. You know what? You four are striking down the bit. You four are striking down the sea. And I've never, what is Panther? Yeah, Panthers. Yeah, about those Panthers, I've never seen them before. Like, well, I've seen them in various other quantities. I've never actually seen them fighting. I'm lying again. I've never seen them charging against you. Like after you capture the bridgehead. Actually, it kind of scared me there because I wasn't prepared for it. If I usually did my not paying attention 4-minute routine, I could have potentially lost that entire time. Actually, no, I'm lying. It was good God, I mean, disgraceful. Bad tank is a Panzer II. Not a bad tank, but an extremely obsolete tank. Alright, so I think those cleared. Might as well have these bastards doing something useful. I'm gonna have these 4 light tanks blitz along the road and attempt to capture the village. If not, I'll just send a contingent of medium tanks. Finish up what they didn't do. Alright, so Klin has been captured, and now we need to move in and... Where's the north-south sign? What eastern direction? See? Very auspicious beginnings. What they really need to get is a firewall moving trait for all the vehicles. Good job. They only knocked it. And they're dead. Oh. If I had any engineers, I'd repair it. Alright. Don't you have machine guns you can use? That's just sad. And a dog. Did we just kill a dog? I suppose considering some of the crazy things done during the war, everyone put it past either side, right? Especially the Soviets and their, what was it? Their anti-tank dogs. Now that'd be actually, that's scary. Seeing one of those, that would be just a bit too much. Ooh, forgot about these. Howitzers. I don't really feel like sending up what little reserves I have left in the form of these guys, so I'm just gonna run these guys over there. Let's see, the road should be clear. Or not. I honestly don't think they have machine guns. Are they along the track? There's nothing facing them. Like they weren't firing. It's just straight. Alright, so this road's clear. I think I'm going to strike along this road. Actually, no. They'd be facing this direction. Wait, what? Why are they facing this direction? I mean, if this is this way, you would think. But, like, if the Soviets were to, monsters, these like big things, but yeah, but think about it, the Soviet Union is this way, and if you were attacking, I suppose if, this just makes too much sense to me. Because, yeah, Germany did have good communications during the war. So there we go, that guy's facing the right way. Where's that guy? What the hell? Never mind. Alrighty then, I'm gonna finish clearing this town. Attack from both sides of the factory. Come on, do it. There we go. Alright, if there's nothing here, the town is clear. And of course there is. For like a second there, I was so hopeful. Completely hopeful that these shenanigans were done. Alright, first squad on the scene. Yeah, we're gonna need like a good group of people in order to storm that factory. Alright, so we got our infantry squads to defend. See, you're out of grenades, that's why. What's that? I think there's a tank right there. I wish I had compression on my computer so I could speed this along. Oh, it can't fire there. Okay, well. Doop. Yeah, let's try it with this. This should be enough to capture this part of the factory. Anything else, they're not going to be able to advance any farther though. I think those Panzerjägers and the Panzer. You really need it's good. Make it a bit better, but it's good enough. Another armored vehicle there. Hey there, buddy. Okay. So it's surprisingly deeply similar to that. No, it is not. And that's just silly. Alright. Were we taking surprisingly casualties from the berry? Wow, that is such an adorable that is the error that sphere line right. Oh jeez. Yeah, you would back away. That would be a very good idea. Alright, thanks to the brave sacrifice of these guys, we can send these guys to capture the rest of it. Oh, and they're still not dead yet. We can actually capture this with that. The tank fist strategy is working very well today. Normally, I'm not even kidding. I've tried it before and I've lost entire divisions. Or, I guess what would be considered divisions in this game. Oh, Jesus. It's just a Panzer II. Nobody cares. But that was a good deal. There we go. And that is a victory for the USSR. Okay. Let's see the damage that was done. Ooh, I got a promotion to some rank I don't know. Battle for Defense of Moscow. Heine lost 818 people and only successfully killing 93. Somehow I lost 96 and I think I lost some to friendly fire. Or something of that respect. And I only used 11 reserves. And wow! Did not expect it to only take 26 minutes.